everyone, and welcome back to the Cargo channel, and welcome to another beautiful day in the sunny state of California. Today we are finally tuning the CL. Finally? Well, there are a lot of finally things happening to the CL sometime soon, but first thing first, I chose the RaceIQ Tune because it's more personalized. They've done these M113K engines for a very long while, and they know what they're dealing with. Plus, they take into consideration the climate you are in, the area you're located, quality of air, and stuff like that. And what we're getting is the Stage 1 tune, which is the bone stock tune that they offer for the M113K. And Anthony already sent me the cable plus the tune, so we have to go and install it. But before that, we have to address one elephant in the room, and that's the fuel economy of the CL. I actually got 2.5 miles to the gallon, but now it's going up. I think we are now at whopping 3.9 miles to the gallon. Not exactly Prius economy levels, but I'm sure we can get it to a better state by changing the spark plugs and the spark plug wires on the car, because it idles a bit funky. So I'm pretty sure one of those components already gone. I don't know when have they been changed. The car is already on about 90,000 miles, so I mean 94,000 miles. But I want to keep it in top shape. So before we upload the tune, we headed to A&N European Auto. We ordered Bosch wires from FCP Euro and NGK. I believe they're the OEM plugs. I think the designation is 6619, if I'm not mistaken. I was thinking to put in one-step coder plugs, but I have no modifications on the car. Plus, I got discouraged by Lucas from who was my salesperson at RaceIQ. He said that his car runs just fine on the OEM plugs, and if I put the one-step coder, it might idle funky, which may be the case. Maybe this car has the one-step coder plugs and I don't know about it. So we'll see once we get to E&N European Auto where they're gonna change the spark plugs and the wires. So meet you there. Always an abundance of Benzes here in A&N European Auto. We have the classic 560 SL, the R107, we have the R230, SL550, we have another SL500, C-Class, an SLK. We have this beast, which is the sleeper SL, that it has like 800 wheel horsepower. You can Google it. Just Google Sleeper SL in California, and this is the 07030 package. We have an S-Class, whole load of cars. Let's see if we can change the spark plugs and the wires now. We already opened up the hood, pulled the cover off. This is my nameless engine. It was built by no one, or the plaque was stolen, as you guys know from before. But we're gonna get a new plaque. I'm working on that right now. So this is what I was talking about. We have the Iridium spark plugs, SSX 6619, and the Bosch spark plug wires. The Bosch spark plug wires are OEM, work the best for this car, as well as the 6619 spark plugs. Shout out to FCP Euro for getting them out fast. So we took all the coils and wires, and now we just have to wait for the engine to cool off, because well, you can't take the spark plugs out when the engine is hot. First, they're hot and you burn yourself. Second, you may mess up the thread. And now we're waiting. Pile of old wires. the last new wire we're gonna put in just a second. We also did these. This is the right bank, left bank, or I guess that's how it works. So all fresh wires all around. As I said, I'm using the Bosch wires, which is the OEM wire, and that's what works best on this car, I guess. Alright, now the spark plug wires are all changed. We're gonna go to home base and try to upload the tune from RaceIQ. We're gonna go home because we don't wanna, you know, with tunes you can always mess up the upload and the ECU may be fried, not fried, but like dead, and you can't start the car. So we're gonna do it at home like this. If anything goes wrong, we can always send the ECU to be fixed, and we'll have the car in the garage. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so we are at home base now, and it's the next day. I have a different t-shirt simply because we lost daylight yesterday and I don't have lighting in the garage. So I got my cable from RaceIQ. I have a laptop, and we're gonna try and upload the tune right about now. So while the computer is booting up, we have the OBD port connected right there. The light is on. Then we're gonna take the other side and we're gonna plug it in an USB port, which is from the other side. Yeah, I'm gonna do that now. So we just started the program for the USB cable. It's right here. And well, some other stuff is going on, but let's exit out of this. Okay, so we started the program that comes with the kit, and what we're gonna do now is select our car, Mercedes. Then we're gonna select the driver, and we're gonna get the key, plug it in, and put it on position 1, 2. And then we're gonna try and do a read ECU data. Should be reading. Now this ECU data is gonna pop up here. We're gonna copy that and we're gonna put it in a little note just in case, so we can have a backup of it. So we selected the file. It was on my desktop. We hit download file, and we're gonna wait for this bar to get to 100%. That's the basics of it. And we survived. Kind of nerve-wracking to do it knowing that you were supposed to unplug the fan and do it anyway. I think it's worth unplugging the fan because I got a little frustrated. I was thinking that I may run out of battery, but we did it on the first time. Sometimes these tunes take like 2, 3, or 4 attempts for you to flash the ECU. Now it's telling me to wait 10 seconds, so I unplugged the shut off the ignition. I'm gonna hit OK right here, and this is all in the description, so it tells you how long you gotta wait. And after that we're gonna turn the dashboard on. That's what it says. So we're gonna go back in the second position. We're gonna hit OK, and then what we're gonna do is read ECU data. I'm gonna make sure that this goes up there. Here it is. So what we see here is this is different than the previous red ECU reading. So that's all. The tune's uploaded. Now, for those of you who are in LA County, we got our outdoor dining suspended. I'm gonna close this right here. So I lost both of my jobs, so I don't have money to pay for a dyno run. So what I'm gonna do is use my good old butt dyno and see if the car has any difference. I drive this car almost every day, so I'm gonna check how it performs, whether it performs better, and then if any of you guys is in the Southern California area, and you want to sponsor the channel by providing us with some dyno time, we can re-upload the stock tune, make a few pulls, and then upload the tune from RaceIQ, and then compare the horsepower and torque differences. Other than that, I'm gonna take it out now for a drive and see how it feels. I'll check back with you in just a second. So now that we have warmed up the car a little bit, we are going to swing by in the nearing Mexico state. I don't know, I think it's Tijuana. And we are gonna go for a short little pull. Maybe we'll do a few pulls, but I already hear the supercharger whine. Maybe that's just in my head, but it's a little bit louder, and it comes a bit sooner than usual. So I'm just gonna make a turn right here onto the highway, and we'll do a quick little pull. Lucky us, we got a police officer right in front of us, so we'll be a little more. We'll wait for him to move so we can do our thing. He went a little bit forward, so we're gonna do a little 45 pull over here. Red light, 45 to 80, pretty quick, I would say, pretty quick. The car feels a lot more violent, to be honest. We'll do a few more pulls, and I'll get back to you. Holy shit. Wow. Oh boy. Yeah. We're gonna get in so much trouble with this car, but we're gonna slow down. We'll make this right here, and holy shit, this thing is fast now. Okay, scary. Fine. This thing has definitely gained torque and horsepower. How much exactly? I have no idea, but it puts a bigger smile on my face, and that's all that matters. Definitely the tune RaceIQ worthy, the whole experience, the customer service, definitely good impression. Thank you to Anthony, and thank you to Lucas from RaceIQ for providing me with this tune. And definitely, if any of you guys can hook me up with a dyno run, I'll put it on, and we'll do a little bit of more of a scientific test on how the tune performs. But until then, I'll keep smiling. If you guys made it so far in the video, I would appreciate if you subscribe and hit the thumbs up, maybe that bell button as well. Until then, I'll go keep mobbing, and stay tuned for the next videos. Bye.